So, what does it mean to be on the right path? Some people might say it's living your dream or pursuing your passions, fulfilling your purpose on this planet. You could call it any of those things. But I think to be living on the right path is to be living in alignment with your dreams and desires and developing and using your skills, talents, and passions to do so. And living in a society that has largely become robotic and mechanical, it can be easy to detour from the path that is right for us. And so there are common behaviors and emotional states, psychological states that I've noticed within myself and others when we are not on our right path. So number one is you get jealous of people who are living their dreams or succeeding at something they're passionate about. When we are aligned with our path, our purpose, the success of others will naturally ignite and inspire us. When you find yourself getting jealous of another person being happy and successful, that's a sure sign that you're not aligned with doing so for yourself and creating happiness and success for yourself. We're often so willing to not believe in ourselves and not work towards doing what we want to do deep inside. And then we look at other people who did what they want to do, are doing what they want to do, are great at it, succeeding at it, and then have this stirring, dark feeling in us that we're jealous of them. And that's just crazy. So the key is to start letting others who are loving their life, successful, happy, start allowing them to inspire and ignite you. Take your power back and realize that we're all just human, and if someone else can do it, you can do it too. Every successful person had to start out somewhere, and many of the most successful people started out with nothing. So keep thoughts like that in mind and take things one step at a time. Start making choices and spending your time doing what makes you happy. The second sign is that you are easily affected by the opinion of others. There are times where we are all easily affected by the opinion of others. However, when we know in our gut that we are doing something great for ourselves, the opinion of others can't really shake that. At the same time, when we're not spending enough time nurturing our skills, passions, and desires, we're not going to have a secure, confident space within ourselves that comes with doing that, and thus people's opinions and opposition is going to be able to get under our skin and affect us a lot easier. So what to do? Realize that regardless of their intentions, not your parents, not your family, friends, coworkers, or peers truly know what life path is best for you. Even though sometimes they desperately believe they do, only you can know what path is best for you and your life. So start taking small practical steps, spending more time doing what feels right, and less time worrying about what other people think. And what seems to be true in many cases is the ones who often bring you down or make you doubt yourself are people who are not living their dreams or working to fulfill their highest potential. When I think about the people who have helped me doubt myself or feel down about myself or down about pursuing my dreams, I can't think of one who was actually where they wanted to be in life and living their dreams, pursuing their passions, reaching their potential. It's generally the people who are not in the space they want to be that will help you remain in the space that you don't want to be. So hopefully somebody will break the chain, and hopefully you can break that chain, because you don't want to be someone who's not happy with where they're at, helping other people to remain unhappy with where they're at. You want to be someone who is where they want to be and inspiring and helping others to do the same. So the third sign that you're not on the right path is that it's easy for you to feel depressed and hopeless. And while there is factors for depression like past trauma, nutritional deficiencies, I'm talking about a specific type of hopelessness that will creep in 3 or 4 times during a conversation with someone because it's triggering within you that you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you're not doing what you want to do. And it's actually a blessing in disguise that depression, hopelessness, and emptiness is rampant when we're not living in alignment with our purpose. Otherwise, we would be happy wasting our potential away for the rest of our lives. But we're not. We never are. And people who are wasting their potential away for 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, who seem to be happy, they will almost always be struggling with some sort of addiction to help fill that void, fill that emptiness, whether it's substance abuse, alcoholism, drug addiction, food binging addictions, psychological addictions. So what to do? Don't try to ignore or mask up your sadness or emptiness with substance abuse, binge eating, or happy thoughts. Why are you feeling bummed out? Are you being all that you can be? Are you loving yourself enough to work towards being the best version of yourself? Are you going outside of your comfort zone to do what you love, to do what you want? Are you nurturing your skills, talents, and passions? Are you reaching your potential? Why not? Ask yourself those questions, dig deep, and allow yourself to feel the emptiness, allow yourself to feel the pain and sadness, and get to the core of why it's there, and take the steps necessary so that it's not going to be there, and that it can be replaced with confidence, passion, purpose, momentum, and so on. Another major sign that you are not on your right path is you spend more time focusing on other people rather than your own ideas and desires. When we are out of touch with our goals, dreams, and passions, we tend to spend a lot of time focusing on what's going on in other people's lives, which is useless because what's going on in their lives is not your life, and what's going on in your life and what needs to be going on in your life should be the center of your attention most of the time. When we're focusing on other people and what they're doing and what's going on with them, our creative ideas and aspirations will dull out and die, and the psychological space for creative ideas and aspirations to come through will be closed off because we are out there rather than in here, which is where we should be. We should stay inside ourselves, not let our consciousness jump all around to other people's drama and bullshit. It's just completely destructive. It will drain anyone of their mental energy, which could be spent and should be spent on their own lives and creative endeavors. Just let people be where they're at and confidently walk in the direction of your dreams. It sounds pretty simple, but most of us don't do it most of the time. And while it's perfectly healthy to get inspiration from others who are living their dream or succeeding or doing well, spend less time focusing on them and seeing them as if they are ahead of you and more time harnessing the inspiration that you get from them. Take action for your own life, your own career, and your own success one step at a time. So the fifth red flag is that you continuously make excuses as to why you can't. If there's one thing that almost everyone is good at, it's making excuses. I'm a master of it myself, and what do I get out of it? Self-loathing, lack of productivity, and emptiness. What's that one thing that you've wanted to do or start doing or accomplish for a while? And what's the one word that always helps to stop you every time? It's the word can't. We need to focus on potential, possibility, and solutions, not excuses. And the word can't is the most popular excuse builder for not achieving greatness and not moving forward. So when it comes to your dreams, desires, and goals, get rid of the word can't and replace the content of your thoughts and the words you speak with all that you can do. And so overall, we make it so much more difficult than it needs to be. Whether it's I'm not good enough, or she said this, or he said that, or but I can't, or but what about this, or it's too late. We come up with excuses to shut out our inner desires and resist what our heart wants. Everyone, even the most successful people, have had doubt and times where they didn't nurture their skills, talents, and passions. But the difference between those who live a fulfilling life and live their dreams and those who don't are the ones who listen to their heart and the ones who don't. And not being on the right path doesn't make you a bad person, it doesn't make you stupid, it doesn't make you inept. It is simply the result of living in a society that is vastly disconnected from our true nature, which is to be free and to be creators and And we're not living as that. We're not living free. We're not living as creators. We're living as slaves, whether it's to institutions or the monetary system or the media or our own mind. We need to break out of how we've been living. Otherwise, we're going to remain in a society that is rampant with addiction, depression, suicide, and overall lack of fulfillment. And that doesn't have to be the case. Most people have everything they need to start working towards their fulfillment right now, and most people aren't doing that. So start believing in yourself more and start listening to your heart more. And thanks for watching.